Hello, so I thought I'd do a little video just kind of showing all of the paper squishies that I've made so far. So let's get started. I think the first one I ever made was this. Yeah, so I think my channel logo, actually it looks like the same size as that. I unintentionally did that, but it's my little channel icon. Backside. I do have a full video of making him, and I definitely messed up several times, but if you're interested, you can check that out. And for anybody new here, I have a full playlist titled Paper Squishies, where I have videos making paper squishies and videos using them in role plays. You can check that out. I can link it in the description. And you can let me know which one is your favorite. This is the measuring tape. And with the measuring tape, I made a pencil. It's like supposed to be centimeters on this side and inches on this side. Sorry about that. Yeah. And sometimes I'll roll it up. And I have a rubber band somewhere on my desk, I think, that I will hold it with sometimes. I feel like it. But yeah. And I don't remember who it was, but somebody actually on TikTok suggested the measuring tape paper squishy. So I can't take credit. I can't take credit for any of this because either it's you guys' suggestions or ideas that the Lord gives me. So I'm just doing what I've been, ideas that are put in my head. So this, I think when I was suggested the measuring tape idea, I was like, oh, the idea to do a notepad, like, and a pencil with it popped in my head. I was like, that'd be so fun. So where'd the pencil go? So I actually had no idea what paper squishies even were, and people tell me on TikTok that I'm like late to the game. I'm like, you're probably right. It was one of you that suggested in a comment on one of my posts to do paper squishies, and I was like, what is that? And I googled it, or I YouTubed it or whatever, and I found all these paper squishy things that people were making like back in 2020. I'm like, that is so fun. So now I'm obsessed. This is my only paper squishy that I like have an object inside of it that isn't just fluff. I feel like I kind of cheated on this one for the button, but it's a well, I've used this thing in other videos, so let me know if you know below what it is. What was I gonna say? So, paper squishies 2020. Yeah, I never knew that was a thing. And now I'm obsessed. So, I hope I'm not boring. Or I hope I'm not like making people upset that I'm doing like obsessively doing a lot of paper squishy related videos. It's just paper squishy era, and if you prefer just the regular normal prop videos, you can check out. I have tons of videos still on my channel with like makeup role plays, hair role plays, all the role plays with regular props. Well, not that they're always regular props, because sometimes I use toys or other random objects. Things that I've made. I had, before this paper squishy hair straightener, I had a hair straightener made out of a stroopwafel box. So if you know, you know. If you know, you know. Is that how you say that phrase? But yeah. I think that's why I'm so obsessed with paper squishies, because something I've always enjoyed is just like making things, and so I got hooked. Okay. This is, sorry, I feel like this video is gonna be all over the place because my brain is going to many different places. This is a from a Chick-fil-A bag, 2 Chick-fil-A bags. Taste it, you'll love it. I want to eventually do a like paper squishy Chick-fil-A meal and pull it out of the Chick-fil-A bag and like pretend to eat it. I still have lots more ideas, okay? Don't you worry. Okay. A lot of the rest of this is makeup, and then I have Gudetama. I have a video making him. He looks a lot thinner from behind. And good old hairbrush. So this was originally like meant to be like a paint palette, but I could use it for like eyeshadows maybe, and make like an actual like paint palette shaped paint palette. I think that might be cool. And this is supposed to be like a pretend eye roll. I've used it to like roll or brush things on and then onto your face as the primer for the paint. So, comb. So far we have the comb, the brush, and the hair straightener. I might do like, because I've gotten requests to do like a hair curler, so I might try that, or like a detangling spray. I'm not sure how I'd execute that, but I will attempt at some point. And then I have paper squishy hair clips, which I kind of need to fix, but these are actually just regular hair clips that I kind of added a paper squishy element to. So I guess these are the other objects that I kind of cheated, I guess, in a way, this in the camera. Glow stick. So these are all my makeup. I think the glow stick is one of my favorites. But I actually really like this too, the setting powder. And I have a full makeover roleplay in that paper squishy playlist if you want to check it out. So this is one of the first things I made. It's like a compact with a powder puff. And I have the video making that. It took a lot longer than I expected. When I initially started making the paper squishy makeup, I underestimated the difficulty. It's not extremely difficult, it's more so just like time consuming and a little bit tedious. Okay. And I made them smaller than I should have. So like this is the blush, but it's so teeny. And I made like a brush to go with it, but it's too small, I think. But I guess it still works. And we have bronzer. I made these off screen, I think. So I made like a kabuki bronzer brush to go with it. That. And mascara. Blink, blink. I have a little beauty blender. Sometimes I use it with like the blush. Lipstick. These are honestly not that well done. I do them kind of quickly because if I spend too much time on it and try to be like a perfectionist about it, then I would get nothing done. So you can see up close, like there's definite imperfections about some of these. This is supposed to be just like a eyeliner, but I also kind of use it as like an eyebrow. I didn't make a lid for it, so it kind of just, I want to make something different that, I don't know. So that's my paper squishies. Oh, and then the bigger ones. So this is my biggest paper squishy. I had asked for like name suggestions, and there were a lot of really good ones. I really liked the idea of naming her Paige, because it's like she's made from pages, because she's made of paper. And her true form is she's bald, but she's still beautiful. And sometimes she wears wigs for roleplay, so I can do her hair. She's really nice about that, about letting me put different wigs on her. So, yeah. And last but not least, my latest paper squishy. Sorry. I painted my nails today, and they're kind of peeling. This is my latest paper squishy, the Holy Bible. So I just did a roleplay. Actually, I didn't do it. My Aunt Beatrice did a video where she read from the Paper Squishy Bible and gave some affirmations based on truth, and as per request. So there's some actual scriptures. Let me just go through it. You'll see there's like a lot of blank sections, but we're gonna add more scriptures eventually. And it's in chronological order. So we have like Genesis 1:1, Genesis 1:27, Deuteronomy, Psalms, and Isaiah, Jeremiah. First John 48. Wow, that's just a random note. That's not. But Lamentations, and then Romans. Getting into the New Testament. Romans, lots of Romans in here. Romans 8 is the best chapter in the whole Bible. I mean, that could be debated, but I feel like I just go on and on about how much I love Romans 8 because there's so many, like, mic drop moments, and when you think you couldn't have another mic drop moment, there's another mic drop moment. It's like 39 verses long, so there's just so much good stuff. 2 Corinthians 5, and 2 Peter, and Revelation. So, if you want to check out some readings from the Paper Squishy Bible, you can check out, it's titled Auntie Beatrice Affirming You, I think. It's in the Paper Squishy playlist. Sorry, I feel like I'm talking really fast. Okay. So, I'm gonna put all the makeup back in here. I keep the makeup in here. This was like a cute little bag I found for $1. Let me let you have a better view of what I'm doing. Let me set this aside. Makeup. Setting powder. And let's put the hair clips. So I'm gonna put that here, or maybe I'll put this, that, and skit. This is gonna be roughly organized. Just gonna throw it all in. And the makeup. Actually, I'm just gonna reorganize it how I actually want it. That's good. Okay. Alrighty. Hope you enjoyed, and let me know if you have any other ideas. So I keep saying I intend to make a paper squishy keyboard, and I have an idea for that. So I do hopefully plan to make that this week, and I'll probably try to film the process of that for those that want the tutorial or just want to see how it's, or actually I can't guarantee you that I am gonna film that one, but I might film a video of making paper squishy doctor props, because that was another request. So yeah, okie doke. I'm just rambling now, but let me know any other ideas you have, or paper squishy role plays you want, or regular role plays. I don't intend this to just be an all paper squishy channel from now on. It's just the era right now for me is paper squishy, I guess, and I hope that's okay with y'all. But I do intend to do all the regular role plays too, and casual drawing videos. I still love just casual drawing and get ready with me and stuff like that. So but it's just really fun making the paper squishies. I was one of those like weirdos that was obsessed with making stuff out of duct tape. If you didn't already know, or I made like a video earlier last year making a duct tape wallet in honor of my former years loving making things out of duct tape. So it's just my personality trait, I guess, is I love making things out of tape. Now that I think about it, whenever it has to do with tape is when I get obsessed. But this is clear tape and paper, which is like double fun. Okay, I will stop rambling, and I hope you have a great week and are able to get some rest, and I will get you in the next video. Bye. I realize I need to dump this all back out for the thumbnail, so okay. Lucky winner is the